notice. Oh no. There we go. Thunk. One more. Yeah, that'll work. So where do you think we should put him? I'm thinking right there. Go. Thump. Oh, it's a sticky. That's right. Oh, I need the non-sticky piston. I left them upstairs. Alright, now that we got the right type of piston, we just have to place it in the right direction. Come on. There we go. Aha. Magnifique. He's gonna be logging in and go, what the heck? There we go. Maybe we should put a little sign. I think a sign would work. It'll probably drop down and we'll see the sign here. Have fun. We're here in the Nether and we're looking to actually get up to the roof of the Nether. Since we're still on 1.8.3, we can use the old Ender Pearl trick to get up to the roof and break bedrock to get back down. So I'm just building us a nice little ladder to get up to the top. And it's a tedious process, so let's just fast forward. So this should get us up there. We look at our coordinates. So we are 250, well, 125, and you'd be 126. So this is the only bedrock standing between us and the ceiling. Went to get some ender pearls. Now, to do this, we pretty much aim up at an angle. And we get in there, jump, and shoot off again. So let's give it a shot. Ready? There it is. And thump. And we blew through all 4 of them. Alright. Now let's get set up to do the tree. So that was over here at 49 and 20. There. Other way. There. Alright, so let's get this blocked out. I think that's a pretty fair estimate. I don't think... Yeah, let's do it one way, this way. There we go. Plunk, 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 plunk. Let's get some bone meal going. Uh-oh, I might not have brought enough. I thought that would make more bone meal than it did, but apparently not. Come on, lucky 7. Nope. Oh, we gotta break some of these. I may not have brought enough resources. I'm starting to feel worried. Let's see. Let's move this just in case. Little nervous right now. Yeah, let me clear the most of the tree here. And we'll be right back. Alright, claimed some more stuff. Let's go and try this again. Nope. Come on. Nope. Third time's the charm. Or in this case, the 18th time. Nope. I don't want to have to clear the top off again. I hope they didn't patch it. Looks like I might be dying up here. So I found out why we were unable to get through the ceiling. I was checking with Creeper, and apparently the server had been set up to always run the most recent version. So let me be a little honest here with you. There we go. So what he did is, he went ahead and rolled the server back to 1.8.1 so that we get before the 1.8.2 patch, which fixed the whole dark oak through the nether roof problem. And he broke through the nether roof with the good old-fashioned dark oak method, and then pushed the server back up to like 1.8.4, I think is what we're running now. I don't know, we'll check with him. So that's kind of what we had to do here to get up to the roof. And I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with SMPs that start like in 1.9 and such. Whether we're going to have to figure out how to build the donut below the roof of the nether, or just find that perfect spot. But in here we actually have Snow Crash's gold farm and experience farm, and I'm taking upon myself to get that sorted out. And we have, as you can see, what, a quarter and a bit of an arc here. So we're gonna keep working on this, but we are running into some problem with cobble. It is kind of a rare resource, and so I have to keep going and mining a bunch, and then bringing it back, doing some half slabbing, and then going and getting more. So this is going to be kind of a long, tedious process, and it's probably going to progress about like it has on the TechCraft server, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to bother customizing the bottom layer, because we have Dr. Redstone that wants to actually help build this thing. So I don't really want to personalize the bottom if it is a community build, so to speak. So I'm going to go up, do a little bit of half slabbing now, and I will see you in a bit. Right, come on, lucky number 7, and oh, I got another one. Fortune 3. When breaking 3 efficiency 4, well, that's definitely gonna last for a while, assuming I don't fall in more lava. Now I get 3 more levels and we can try for a nice work pick. Alright, so I had a pretty good idea. I am going to take a trip to the ice spike biome, since we'll probably want some packed ice for some of our machines, but also we'll be the first ones there, so we'll be the only ones on the server with packed ice. And I was thinking of setting up a shop real quick so we could get an alternative source of diamonds. So we're here in the Nether, and we gotta go about 1,200 blocks in the direction right behind me. So that's gonna be quite the journey. I'm gonna take an ender chest so that we can kind of be safe and have some of our items that we can transfer through that, so we could carry more if we need to. So I'll see you there. Now, this is a very long trip through the Nether, so it's going to take a little bit to kind of make that a solid road, but we'll have the only packed ice on the server. So it'll be quite the commodity. And look at that. Oh yeah, we're in good shape. So I'm just going to mine as much as myself and this ender chest can carry. And we shall be right back. Alright, so Colin was kind enough to loan us his ender chest, and we were able to pull the packed ice that we got out from our ender chest. I haven't found an ender pearl to make a new one over here, and I left my old one at the ice spike biome. But what I'm thinking is we'll make a trading hut for it, and I'm gonna go for kind of dirt cheap, quite literally actually, and put it right in this area here. And I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll make it out of dirt and packed ice primarily, and use a little bit of spruce wood to give it some support. But I wanted to incorporate some packed ice into it so it looked like a frozen mud hut. And we're going to use a little bit of leaf blocks to give it some overgrowth, try to make it look somewhat nice, but it's going to kind of be a quick build. Yeah, don't look at that. And yeah, we're just going to trade. So right now, packed ice is kind of a rare commodity, and it takes forever to get there. It's about 1,200 blocks away in the Nether. That's a lot of Nether parkour, I'll tell you. So we're going to probably sell it for 16 per diamond. And if that doesn't sell well, we might adjust the price a little bit. But we'll definitely at least try to sell some at the beginning for that and see how many takers we got, because packed ice is very useful in all sorts of machines. So let's go ahead and get this built. I don't really have a plan for it, so we'll just jump cut. Alright, so how's that for a little mud hut? I think that's coming along. I got a nice little floor design, a little bit of packed ice in there. I'm not quite sure what we want to do for, I don't know, I think it's lacking something. Maybe not enough buttons. Alright, we're back, and how about that for something awesome? Added a little bit of the fence post there, added a couple more buttons, maybe a couple more leaves. We got some torches down there to provide some nice illumination. It's kind of subtle. At night, we got some stark illumination there. When we go inside, we got a few more of the fence posts. I put some slabs. So I think it turned out really well. It looks pretty cool. I dirtied up the floor, kind of a little bit different than most people since the entire floor is half slabbed. I put these steps even deeper down so you kind of get a bump going there, but it doesn't impede walking straight forward. So I think that worked out kind of nice. Gives it a really deep look with a bit of dirt showing through. Just the effect I was kind of hoping for. So we got some great stuff in here. We got our packed ice in stacks of 16. Where it's 16 packed ice for 1 diamond. And then we got 16 here. And then you deposit the diamonds below. And I'm not sure if I want to change the wording on this. Like, it sounds maybe you pay 16 ice for 1 diamond. I don't know. Hopefully they understand what I mean. I think they will. So that's kind of our build. Yeah, look at that. I can actually build something. It looks pretty good in my opinion. Probably not as good as it would if somebody else was building it. We got some awesome builders on the server, and I mean, just, yeah, look, oh, yep, look, yep, and they can do some really awesome things. And you'll have to check out their episodes. I think Findeers is the one that built that thing over there, so definitely check out his episode. We've also done some renovation here in my room. I added a nice little patterned ceiling with a diamond here, and we have some storage, just the usual, and a nice little wooden floor here. And here is your pick, paid back in full. Oh yes, Broham borrowed one of my picks and kind of burned through it. So he's replacing it with a nice, almost shiny, brand new efficiency 4. He said that he got a touch of obsidian with it just before he gave it to me. So that's much appreciated. Thank you, Broham. So here I am running down my stairs, and what would you know it? A zombie villager sitting on the staircase, minding his own business. I'm going to have to light that tunnel up a little bit better, but it did give us a slight advantage in giving us a villager, which means I can get him over to our new villager breeder. If I can move him this way. I dug a new tunnel that takes us all the way over. Come on, get over there. To our new villager breeding system. We can just throw them in one of these, and when they make babies for picking the food, then they go down into the water stream and come here into a villager elevator or water elevator. So we got 4 such pens, one for each corner of the new system, and we're gonna have one of these guys camp right up here in a mine cart. I just need to get that guy over here. So let me go ahead and fight with him. I might have to find some rails. Well, this is one way to move him. Get going! Oh, now he wants to move. Alright. And block that. Now we need to get him over there. And he's definitely one we'll want to keep. I unlocked a couple things here. A book and 23 emerald, unfortunately, but looting 2. That's a good book. It's not quite looting 3, but a couple of them combined. Then we actually have our 3 emerald for a bookshelf, not so good. But 2 written book for an emerald, that is an awesome trade. And we got our clock and just a crappy 1 emerald for 3 glass, but it does pretty good at refreshing. So let's go ahead and keep getting him into here. It shouldn't take too much. I just need a water channel him into here. Just boom, boom. Something like so. Let's see how that does. Go, make your way. Oh. Down. And in. Go on. Go on. And there we go. Successful. Let me fix that though. So Broham saw a villager zombie over by his base, and he lured him all the way over here. And so we just used one of the old access tunnels to get the zombie down into here. He kind of trained on this villager over here, so I converted him here and used a little bit of a rail to get him up and positioned in place. You see the little minecart there. So now we have a cleric. So rotten flesh and gold. Good stuff. He's going to be stuck there for a long time. Which reminds me, I might want to seal him up. But I also want to take advantage of his trade, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do. But either way, thank you to Broham for getting us our little trading villager. And we just need one more and we're good to go. So now that we got the villager with Broham's help, we need one more. Fortunately, the Iron Titan had a little problem with its villager breeder. It seems that one of the chunks that it was partly in failed to say properly, and so the blocks were just missing. So, not sure what to do on that, except for start from square one. But, oh, I would just not fill them full of water, wouldn't I? Here, let's try this again. There. Let's use this temporarily. Glug. Let's go fill these up. Hey, look, a water fountain. How convenient. Yeah, this actually, I think, was column B. Let's see. Yes, column B. And it looks like Chihuahua's suggesting lily pads, cobble, mostly cobble to the floor. It's currently wood. Creep is suggesting more detailing. Sanders suggests that you block out all of the haters. So maybe pigment. I know it's definitely going to be Enderman proof, so that's always a good thing. So let's go back with our bottles, fill up our little thing here. And we have to first do strength potions, which I believe is the blaze powder. I've never really been terribly good with brewing. Usually have to follow a pattern. Right now is probably one of those times I should, but I'm not. Which opens up a recipe for disaster. So blaze powder. Then we do fermented spider eye and then gunpowder to make it a splash potion. Oh, there's redstone involved. This is an optional add-on to make it better, I think. I think I'm going to do redstone since we got... Where am I going? Oh, eat. We have some in our ender chest, which just happens to be in the same building here. Oh, come on. Oh, there's one here too. So, redstone. There we go. Yeah, he moved it. Okay. So we have our strength potions fermented. And then we'll redstone it and then gunpowder it. Now these things take forever, so I usually like to have like 10 if I'm doing mass brewing. He's missing a fire. Okay. This is column B's Blaze Brothers, by the way. We'll take a look at it here in a sec. Alright. So, he's got a pretty nifty build. He's got some blaze heads here. Now, the head dropping thing you might have noticed from all my episodes so far was actually a bug. It was an unintended consequence of the player head dropping during PvP. A thing that we were trying to do. It wasn't set up right, so all of the mobs were dropping heads, blazes and whatnot included. And we're actually going to revert that. Tonight is the last night the heads will exist. We were given the option to take one, rename it, put in a chest at spawn. All the other ones will be destroyed. So I think that's a good thing. It'll get rid of a little bit of an accent piece, but I think it's for the better. Alright, so now splash potion of weakness. Because we already got the redstone. Good. This is an amplified 4-minute potion of weakness. So far the two that I've converted, I just splashed them with the potion and then just fed them an apple right off. And we're good to go. So there we have it. I'm going to go make myself a notch apple, and we'll have it on hand for when we run into another zombie villager. And that'll be the last one we need for our farm. Oh, look at that. They are happy at the very least. Oh, there it is. The first baby villager from our breeder. I have this all mudded up so that it'll stay in here. We're going to try to get about 15 in there. Definitely once a farmer gets in there, it'll speed up. But right now I'm having to feed him manually because there is no farmer. So I'm going to go ahead and keep breeding these guys between episodes. And if you have liked this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And be sure to subscribe so you can see how this turns out. And thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.